I've been following COP26 from a distance, but I was really struck and deeply moved by the words and the passion of a young climate activist, Clover Hogan, earlier this week. She laid down challenges, but also called for change.
The climate crisis is a symptom of systems that have been designed around the commodification of nature. We live in a culture that values a tree more when it is dead than when it is alive, and systems that have been built on the backs of exploitation and the systematic sacrifice of frontline communities, of the communities we do not see adequately represented in these spaces. One of the biggest challenges in my eyes is that when we talk about climate, we're still talking about it in a kind of convenient way, where we're afraid of the discomfort of actually inviting in systemic transformation, of really embracing the fact that we have to rethink so much of how we live, breathe, and exist in the 21st century. Companies think that sustainability can be a kind of bureaucratic tick-boxing activity that will be solved through, small incremental measures, reducing virgin plastic over here, setting targets a few decades into the future, continuing business as usual, where short-term profits are the major priority. And yet the goalposts of business fundamentally need to change. Historically, the purpose of creating a product or service has been to create profit, and create profit for a really small group of people. Those goalposts need to fundamentally change so that products and services are created as a vehicle for solving the problems that are defining our times. And the same is true of policy. We need to rethink the mechanisms and engines that put people into seats of power. Short-term politics is not going to solve this crisis. This is the most immediate, existential, complex challenge we have ever faced. And so we fundamentally need to transform and we need to rethink.
The goalposts of business fundamentally need to change. We need to transform, to rethink. And of course, we need to invite new ways of thinking. So inspirational and so true. And that's what we're about at Serenity and Leadership, bringing about change that's truly fit for the future. It takes great courage and great determination. So who are the CEOs out there who'd really like to explore what this might mean for them and their businesses? Get in touch. That's my thought for the week. My name's Tom Dennis, and I'm the CEO of Serenity and Leadership. And I'll see you next week. Bye.